We're at Marcel's Olympic Bowl. We've bowled 2 games already, and Steve Hoskins has won both of them. But right now, he's got to take on Mr. seemingly invincible Walter Ray Williams Jr.
And Walter bowling in his 13th televised finals of the year, which is, that's a bundle.
Well, will he be lucky or unlucky?
Well, we'll certainly have to find out soon. Steve Hoskins doesn't seem to be intimidated by Walter as yet.
I was thinking the exact same thing. He just, when you throw a ball like that, I'm not afraid of anybody.
And now our first look this week at Walter Ray Williams from Stockton, California.
Come on, baby.
And Walter Ray never intimidated by anyone. And Mike, I really feel Walter is such a great bowler because not only can he bowl great, throwing the ball hard and straight like he generally likes to, but he can also hook the ball, which really gives him so much versatility.
It's amazing. He always seems to find a way to get it done, always seems in control, always seems confident.
As he blows a little air into that thumb hole to keep a steady grip. All the way, Walter Ray. Well, with shots like that, he certainly could go all the way.
He enjoys the moment, doesn't he?
He has become much, much more comfortable bowling on television by virtue of how many times he's been on.
98 times.
98 times, and he certainly does enjoy himself. Steve Hoskins could square this match level. We take a look at the power of Steve Hoskins as that ball goes well to the right, comes back in and snaps them all out. We'll get another view of Steve Hoskins' approach. High backswing, good loft, and great power. Watch the pins react.
And if this was football, they'd have thrown a flag because that was clipping, but it knocked out that 7, and it's a strike in bowling.
This is Steve's 14th career TV appearance. Got a good record, 19-9.
Walter Ray gets up in the 3rd frame. We want to welcome all of you that were watching the Cleveland Indians defeat the Baltimore Orioles 1-0 and head on to the World Series.
Where are you from, Mike?
Oh, well, I'm from Cleveland, naturally.
Walter Ray, every shot, high flush in the pocket. And there's Paige Pennington, Walter Ray's lovely wife, and she's seen Walter throw a lot of strikes.
She must think there's not much else.
She expects nothing but the best from Walter, and that's what Walter expects out of himself. He is certainly a perfectionist. Walter really cutting it loose, as he always does. Never makes a tentative shot.
And you talked about that earlier, you know.
Well, I think it's really Walter's strength.
Hoskins staying right with him. Strike here to keep the match even.
Oh, look at that from Steve Hoskins. I think he just tripped out the 4, 6, 7, 10.
It was double pinochle.
Got to take another look at this shot. It doesn't get as far to the right, and it starts hooking high. And there's double pinochle, and there it isn't. Look at that reaction. Steve, a little bit of a comedian.
Yeah, can he take advantage of it now?
And will he make that subconscious adjustment for coming in high in the right lane?
Looks very calm.
Boy, I'll tell you, when you can take advantage of the good breaks, that is so important in this game of bowling. For Walter Ray, matching Steve Hoskins strike for strike. As we take a look at Walter Ray, this is in 1995 bowling against Dave Traber for this very title.
Now this is live.
Oh, excuse me, that was the shot in the previous frame.
And there's his reaction. I'll tell you what, we get some good facial reactions from both these guys.
Both perfect. Hoskins 5 in a row. Walter Ray Williams Jr. 6 in a row.
So who's going to blink first here, Marshall?
Well, this is the lane that Steve Hoskins came high on in the previous shot on lane 34.
Does the ball return get in his way here, or?
I don't think so. He takes a short approach. He really doesn't have far to walk around the ball return, so it shouldn't be any problem for Steve. Trailing by 10 pins, trying to square the match. Wonderful shot from Steve Hoskins.
Asking for a re-rack on lane 33. What can we say? There's 12 strikes. The Nike Tour Championship, ESPN's coverage of the 5th Nike Tour Championship begins tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern Time, continues Friday at 2 p.m. Then on Saturday, golf jumps over to the Deuce starting at 4, with the finals coming back on ESPN Sunday at 2 o'clock.
Well, every shot is so important in this game right now. They both have 6 in a row. The PBA offering $10,000 for a perfect game. This is for 7 in a row for Steve Hoskins. And he's got him.
You see that little quick look at Walter Ray?
He took a look right in Walter Ray's eyes. I don't think that's going to bother Walter.
Very little time.
Doesn't trip out the 4-pin, and Walter Ray is the bowler that blinks first.
But on a good shot.
On a very good shot. Trailing by 11 pins. Still well within the match. Steve Hoskins is taking a deep breath, saying thank you, Walter.
At the 4-pin. Old Deadeye.
Actually, I saw old Deadeye, Walter Ray Williams, in one game this week. Missed 2 spares in the same game. Usually doesn't miss 2 spares in the same tournament.
8th frame, trailing by 11. Working on a spare.
Oh my gosh. Now there is a big error as you hear Walter go, wow.
Boy, that didn't feel that bad.
Jeez.
Walter thought he made a good shot, maybe popped up a little early on that, and the ball certainly popped up into the pocket high. 4-6-7. He'll throw hard and straight, maybe try and bounce it out. Gets 9.
And the way Steve Hoskins is going right now, Walter's chances for the three-peat look remote.
Well, important, as we recall, in last game, Steve Hoskins was working on 5 in a row, got up in the 8th frame, open, got up in the 9th frame, open. Important, I don't think he's thinking 300. He's thinking, let's take care of Walter Ray right now with this strike. What a nice looking shot from Steve Hoskins. Great delivery, beautiful result.
Well, 8 in a row.
Right now, Steve Hoskins working at a 260 pace with the opportunity for 300. The best Walter Ray Williams Jr. can shoot 255.
So is he thinking about 300 yet?
No, I don't believe so. I think he's still thinking, let's make one more good shot. He strikes here. You can count on him thinking of 300.
He locks up the match if he strikes.
With a strike here, he is the winner. He's got it.
He's thinking about it now.
Oh, you know he is, Mike.